Something that I've seen so often, time and time again, on the private Facebook groups that are there to help wig wearers is asking for low density styles. So today I'm going to show some low density chin length styles. These are from different brands and different colors. And something that I want to point out before you fast forward, let me tell you, what may be a low density for me that I've been wearing wigs for 5 years may not be low density for a new wig wearer. The density has a lot to do with perspective, and it doesn't. Some wearers, even if they're new or they're seasoned wig wearers, may feel, oh, one style is high density or low density, while someone else may say, no, that's not it. So please keep that in mind when I say it, or when any of the other reviewers say it. It's how I feel or how we feel about a certain style. The other thing is, please remember that there is a difference between permatease and density. Permatease are those return hairs, that back teasing that's added to some wigs, not the hand-tied wigs, but mostly all wigs will have it, either surrounding the monofilament, to the right of the monofilament, at the nape, and that is to provide some of the foundation. So otherwise the wig will just fall and it won't hold the style as our bio hair can hold. So something to keep in mind when we talk about density, we talk about the amount of fibers that is on the wig. All of these wigs are from my collection. These are wigs that I wear. If I have done anything to them, I will certainly let you know. I'm going to start out with the one that I'm wearing. This is Kennedy by Estetica in the color Sea Kiss RT4. Kennedy has a full monofilament top and an extended lace front. What I really like about this chin length style is that we do have some shattered layers kind of towards the bottom. It's not a real rounded, it's rounded, but it's not totally all one length. We do have regular synthetic fibers. These are not heat friendly, and as you can see, it's kind of shattered on the ends, kind of a little bit messy. It's great for casual looks. One of the things that I love the most about Estetica is that it fits such a wide range of sizes. Whether you're a 21-inch or a 23-inch, most likely Estetica will fit you, and that's because there is so much stretch in all directions on Estetica styles. As far as permatease on Kennedy is concerned, we do have a bit of permatease right here, right at the crown. We have a full monofilament top, so there's no permatease right here. However, we have some permatease surrounding the monofilament. I don't think it's in abundance. I think it's done very well. I think it is a really cute style if you have a larger size. If you're looking for something a little bit different in the chin length, I think that Kennedy is a great one to go with. This is Dawn by Jon Renau in the color Toffee Truffle FS 63027. With Dawn, we're going to have a full mono top and we have heat-friendly fibers. This is a very low density wig. Well, all of these are, but I think that Dawn is right up there with the low densities. Very, very light, beautiful, beautiful fibers. Now, the style of Dawn as compared to what I just showed, Kennedy by Estetica, with Dawn we're not going to have such, we're going to have some textured ends, but it's not as choppy as we saw on Kennedy. It's more we have layers here, and those layers are going to provide some volume. However, the volume is not due to the density, but rather to the layers that we have. I think it's such a pretty style. I love Jon Renau's new collection. I haven't done anything to Dawn. I do need to steam it a little bit. Anyway, I think this is really nice, really easy, nice chin length bob. This is Trend by TressAllure in the color 5660 R8. I love Trend. This is probably about 2 years old. I have worn this wig. Well, it's actually just ready to go. I just purchased the backup because I've worn this one so much. Trend has a full mono top, nice, really light density. We have heat-friendly fibers, and the permatease is just right at the crown just to provide that little bit of a lift. Because these are heat-friendly fibers, if you want to straighten it, you can straighten it. I think it's just the cutest chin length with some waves to it, some layers. I think it's just a really pretty style. I cannot tell you how often I wear this wig. Now we're going to move on to Wille. This is Elite Mono in the color Smoke Rooted. If I have to choose one of my chin lengths that is perhaps the lowest density, it would have to be Elite Mono. We have the same length all around. We just have a little bit shorter layers on the front, but we basically have one length all around with the exception of that bit on front. The permatease is basically non-existent on this style. If you want something that's very sleek, very low density, this is the one for you. If you like a little bit of volume, if you like to have some lift, this is not the one. This is not the one for you. You may want to look at another style. I think that Elite Mono is so pretty. We have a left part and we have a lace front, regular synthetic fibers. I do want to mention that the Villas that I am showing you today all fit true average. Actually, the last one that I showed you, the Elite Mono, that one a friend of mine has, and she has a 23-inch circumference, and she wears that wig. I don't believe of Villa only fitting small. It doesn't. They do fit true average, and Cleo is one of them. I couldn't leave this one out. It's just a little bit longer than my other chin lengths, just by a tiny bit, maybe by, I don't know, I would say about an inch. We don't have any frills here. There's no mono top. There's no lace front, so you can't wear it off your face. All we have is a mono crown on Cleo. Very light fibers. These are heat-friendly fibers. Very, very light density. And typical of Villa, we have minimal permatease. This is another one that I need to replace very soon because it's about 2 years old, but I have worn it lots and it's on its last leg, but I wanted to show it to you. This is Leah 2 by Villa in the color Candy Blonde Rooted. On Leah 2, we have a very blunt cut, unlike some of the others that I've shown you. It is basically all one length, very blunt. These do not turn. The ends do not turn inward. We have a left part and extended lace front, and Leah fits on the larger end of average. I really have to cinch this wig in order to accommodate my 21.5-inch circumference. I have to cinch. I have to bring the adjusters all the way to the center. So something for you to keep in mind. With Leah 2, once again, we're going to have a very, very light density, and we have minimal permatease. We do have heat-friendly fibers. The permatease that we have is minimal, very, very slight to the right of the left mono part. I think it's such an easy style to wear, so pretty. One of my favorites, and this color, Candy Blonde Rooted, I just absolutely love. This is Santa Monica by Belle Tress in the color Triple Chocolate R. Santa Monica is very, very similar. There's almost no difference between Leah 2 and Santa Monica. I think the way to choose between one or the other has more to do with color. I also think that Leah 2 may have a higher price point because Villa usually does. but Santa Monica is nearly identical. We have a very blunt cut, same length all the way around. Very easy to wear. It's the perfect chin length as far as I'm concerned. Santa Monica is also very similar to, what was that? Cafe Chic, from also from Belle Tress. It was in the Cafe collection. I believe that one has been discontinued and replaced with Santa Monica. I have Santa Monica in a few colors. I think it's perfect. We do have a few shorter layers on the front, but we pretty much have the same length, that same bluntness all the way around. This is Madison by Belle Tress in the color Buttered Toast R. Madison is very similar to Santa Monica, to Leah too. It's that kind of a bob. The difference is that we're going to have a little bit more body, if you will, on Madison. So let me bring it up. You see there's a little bit of, not necessarily a wave, but it almost appears to have body, like when we blow out our bio hair, and well, some of us have body because my body's gone. But you know what I mean. So this is a perfect style if you want to have, for example, Santa Monica. This is also from the City collection. So if you wanted to have Monica, when you want a very straight, blunt style, and then if you wanted something with a little bit more wave to it, and you don't want to go through the trouble of curling it or adding waves to it, doing all of that, this could be a perfect sister style to have one with a little bit of wave. I think Madison is so pretty. I think it's, you know, the perfect chin length with just the right amount of waves, and of course it's low density. And we have, just like we find on Santa Monica, we're going to have that part. We're going to have a lace front. I think it is adorable. I really like the style. Of course, on the heat-friendly fibers, we could always have the curls and the waves. I mean, if you know how to do it, if you're good at it. I'm not good at it. I'm going to get good at it, though. I'm going to practice, and I will show you. The last one that I have for you today is Manchester by Belle Tress. And something I didn't mention when I showed you Santa Monica, both Santa Monica and Manchester are from the City collection. They have extended lace front, and they have a left mono part. No permatease here, ladies, and very light density. If you want to go for sure on low density, I always go either with Ellen Villa or with Belle Tress. Both brands are known for just their low density and minimal permatease. So if that's something that you're wanting, definitely take a look at those, but please bear in mind that in Belle Tress they're all heat-friendly fibers. With Manchester, we do have a little bit of layers here. This style, I find it to be very similar to Dawn that from Jon Renau that I showed earlier. Just a really easy chin length style with a little bit of layering kind of on the side. It's not so all one length. It's not a blunt cut. So if you want something a little bit different than Santa Monica, than Leah too, then Manchester might be one that you might want to consider. I think it's such a pretty style. Do you have a favorite chin length style? Let me know down in the comments so I know if I have to run out and get it. Thank you, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.